Hey everybody, left the garage today, took the day off from work, went for a little road trip, pick up a new project. Headed about 4 hours, it's about 4 hours south from home down to Fort Smith, Arkansas. Picked up a new engine for the airplane. Check it out. This is a full case, it's just a regular Volkswagen engine right at the moment. I intend to cut it down, make it into a half to go on the Hummel Ultracruiser. This is an AB case motor, which if you're familiar with them is actually the guy was advertising it as a 1600, but the ABs were originally a 1300. They're still a dual relief. Yeah, it's a good case. It has been recently rebuilt, as you can see by the copious amounts of Permatex leaking out of it. It does turn over nicely. It's not seized up. It's got oil in it, which was leaking all over the inside of my truck. Good thing I had an old boat towel laying there. I don't know much else about it besides that it does turn over. It's nice and free. The guy that I bought it from never tried to run it. Said he put a bore scope down one of the spark plug holes. Pistons look like brand new. Don't know what size for sure it is. Like I said, they were 1300s originally, but a lot of these, these ABs were not a domestic US engine. They were from overseas. They apparently imported them by the freaking container load at one point, but they're an early 70s motor. And a lot of times they have been rebuilt and bumped up to at least a 1600 because the 1600 jugs are a slip fit into the case. And I'm planning on either doing a 28 horse, which if a 1600 cc cylinder, the 88 inch bore, or no, the 85 and a half will slip in these, then the 88s to make this a 28 horse will also slip in there. Now, if for some reason something's messed up and I end up having to bore the case a little bit, then I may bump it up to the, I think it's 92 millimeter cylinders and make it a 32 horse. And that's probably as big as I'd go unless there's something wrong with the crankshaft. This is old enough, it could have an aftermarket cast crank in it, which is no good for half VWs. But if it's got the factory steel crank, I'll probably leave it 28 or 32. If I need a new crank, I'll probably just get a whole new rotating assembly, and I may go at it with the stroker. Get a little bit bigger, a little more horsepower. But I am mainly after fuel economy because I'd like to be able to fly this further than what I could the Mini-Max because it had the two-stroke. When you've only got 5 gallons of gas, the two-stroke can go through it pretty fast. Now, while they were 1300s, they were still dual port motors, so that's good. The only thing is there were a few of these 1300s that had smaller valves. Most of them came with the same size valves in the dual port head as what the 1600s had. So pop the heads off, I'll be able to tell that right quick. I know if I got screwed there, but hopefully it'll be a good candidate for chopping in half. Now, if you've watched my other video on the plane, I had intended to put a Rotax on it. I've got a Rotax 447. I was going to put it on there, but it just, with the big two-stroke exhaust, it's just not, the plane's not going to look right. And they were designed around this half Volkswagen. They look so cool with the half Volkswagen in them, even though I'm not a big Volkswagen fan. They just look cool. They sound cool. They get good. They have good range because they get good mileage. So we're gonna do what we can to get this baby going. I'm on a video pretty much everything I do, cutting it down, making it into a half. I do have a 447 that will be for sale if anybody's interested. Provision 8, B gearbox, 2.58 to 1 reduction. Runs good. There's a video somewhere on my channel on the Hummel of it running, and I'll make some more videos of it, but I'm going to sell it because I really don't have any use for it if I'm going to use this. But if you're interested in this half VW build, don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications of new videos, because there'll probably be a lot about this engine coming out soon. So thanks for watching.